it was like sloppy. It wouldn't turn the wheel and whatnot. And really?
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. It is just after 6. Robert did grab us that relay. We are going to see if the pickup goes. And then we got to get the combine ready to go, get the dump cart ready to go, and hopefully have a good day. That did not solve it. It is not running right now. We got bigger issues. Where that lift pump's junk. Okay. Probably that lift pump's junk. Never mind. I just jumped the relay, and as you hear, it started. So something is telling the key switch, which is an add a fuse link here, might be our issue. Huh. So I got it jumped and bypassed right now, and well, clearly it takes a minute, but okay. Alrighty, we got some fuel on board, we got some tools. We're gonna go get the combine started, make sure everything's good for that. Started the 220, let that warm up. It is 30 degrees now. A little chilly this morning, but not bad. Oh, Santa did some backflips. We gotta work him down a little bit better there. Put some more stakes in. But alrighty, so as far as the pickup, we need to check that add a fuse that signals the lift pump to start. Granted, that all's been in the truck for 6+ years, and that is a big help to save the fuel systems. So stuff happens, things break. Fuses look good, but maybe one fuse is junk, but I'm thinking it's just the add a fuse connector going up. So right now it's just running non-stop instead of having that as the switch. So I was nervous when I plugged the new relay in and did the same thing, but whew. Yeah, should be good. Hopefully the combine starts. Ugh. I know, it should be close. I thought about bringing it up and plugging it in, and we could bring the generator down and plug it in. We are supposed to do our plots here in the near future. I'm not gonna drive down in there. The ground is just gonna be soft. That's really what it is. I'm hoping we don't just sink out of sight. There might be some spots, but as we did, we stock chopped what we could around stuff. I wasn't gonna make huge ruts or anything, just to stock chop it. But let me get up there and check the oil. Let's see where we're actually at. We got some adjustment we got to do, but I want to make sure it starts before we mess around much. Oh, perfect. Well, that's a good start to the day, which it doesn't have any oil leaks, so I would figure we do have snow up on top. Alrighty. Wow. It's cold, but that's not bad for second try. Made sure our unload system wasn't all froze up from sitting. The water actually drained out. We were good there. This explains the four-wheel drive. So there's hubs that you gotta lock. So right now it's locked into four-wheel drive. These two outers are pushed in. Push the middle. It's disengaged. Now it's locked back in. That way when you're running down the road, it's not locked in. So don't go over 10 miles an hour. It says with four-wheel drive locked in. So did that because we are gonna need four-wheel drive today, which will be the first time we've used four-wheel drive since we got it. Next thing we gotta do, take this cover off. We gotta tighten the belt up because it was slipping. So Andy Horgan did message me and said idle it down when you engage the head. Okay, appreciate that. Like a lot. So this is our plot, and as we see, we're starting to get some damage of ears coming off. Maybe that's when we combine there, but it's missing an ear, stuff like that. So plot should be done hopefully this weekend. And our source trials, people have been asking about that. There's a lot of good stuff coming out. I know some people are negative on, they call any other product that isn't just the normal fairy dust, foo-foo, stuff like that. I don't know. There's a lot of data to back it up, so we'll have Nate give us a rundown of the year and where we're at as far as some of their trials and things like that. They seem really good. I think it definitely helped my plant health, especially on the ground that we already finished up. I didn't bring the right size wrench to do the back side, but should be better. It was slipping the other day, that's the issue, and I think it was me turning it on and off. So, alrighty, so the cover's back on. Make sure everything runs. Put some fuel in it for the day. See what comes. So what we got to do is unplug the lift pump, which we just got jumped across here right now. So then that shuts off. I'm hoping it's just that add a fuse. Stuff fails. If it's not, well, yeah, things might get interesting. But I've seen it because there's two fuses in it, that if one's a little messed up, the other one doesn't work. Just realized that mirror got cracked. What the hell? Huh. And we are rolling. We never fixed the exhaust leak, which now I'm regretting it again. We got some time in between these days. We gotta run to town anyways for the pickup part. Hopefully we have a good day. compared to last night with the 27, I was digging ruts. Yes, it got cold overnight, but it did not get cold enough to freeze the way it is. So these duals, I ran down, there's a wet spot where there's some standing water down at the very, very bottom. Well, we made it through it. So I got 3/4 of the bin on, and I figure I'll fuel up. I just realized I never put the step up, so when we did go through that mud spot, it gave us some trouble. But 4-wheel drive's locked in, looking good. Yeah, that made a big difference, I think. Let me back up over here, throw some fuel in there, and we'll go get the buggy. Keep going. We do got to put our... This is ghetto. This is so ghetto. Oh. But it works. Like I said, it works. Gotta remember which one you're going into. That one and... The lift pump's on. I'm actually pretty glad that it's not the lift pump, because that's actually a pricey item. Got it hooked up. Put some fuel in her. Jump in, go put a couple binfuls on this, and then when the truck shows up, dump that in. Oh, I guess we're not actually hooked up. Throw the hydraulics on. Didn't notice that. Let the water run out of it. Check that there's no snow in it. Ah, there's snow. Dang. Well, yeah, you guys can't see much like that. There's some ice, there's some snow. Well, it is what it is. I never realized there's steps going in it. Huh. Learned something new. I'm gonna climb in there and try to break up some of this and hopefully not fall out of it. Yeah. Well, prop you guys right here somewhere. So if I do, nice knowing you guys. Well, if it's slippery in here, I almost slid right out. He said like 9 probably. Him and maybe Joe coming with the second. I wasn't planning on going today. This goes a lot better than the 27 in the mud. I should be good. I'll load, once I get this loaded, well not loaded, but it goes a lot quicker. Once I fill this. Because when I dump it, well, his truck's bigger. Robert and the town guys, they stopped to make sure I was alive out here. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, because if I fell out of that, I'd be here for a while. Well, we got that cleaned out. It's the stuff like that that it just takes 30 minutes of your day longer. Then you feel really behind. Alrighty, let me get this bin load off. Quinn's here. I got almost a bin full, almost, and the cart's full. So load it on the road because, well, we all know what happened last time, and the ditches are full and the snow. Someday I'll have a buggy, we'll be in a good place. Combining along. Quinn's actually dumping the cart off, so I've already put almost a hopper full in. They'll have that. I'll top the truck off at some point with the combine, but yeah. Well, another bin load going in. This trailer does hold quite a bit. We'll get them topped up as quick as possible and get them going. So I just had a lot of loss coming out the tail end of the combine, and I've been tinkering on it. And I know a lot of people have told me how to set these up, and I've read the books, but until you're out here actually doing it and figuring it out, it really doesn't make any sense. So I think I'm at a good place now, but all the sieves there, they had a little bit of snow slash sloppy buildup on them. So I cleaned them up, got them back opened up. I think that was my biggest thing. I had a lot more loss than I cared to tell you guys, but that's all part of learning. I don't know if I got 2 more or 3 more binfuls to fill that truck. Got 1 more here. I can grab one off the other field, but I gotta leave that other field because we got some strips where we dropped the nitrogen and ran source product, and we want to see how that did. So we gotta wait for the weigh wagon to come in a few days. I can't let you out. You're okay. Well, we got a bad noise. Like a real bad noise. Something's hitting going around. For next year, we gotta redo that chain, but I reversed it. Noise went away. Maybe a piece of corn and stuff. Let me just walk back here. There goes Quinn, another load. Headed out. He'll be back in the morning. Well, I'm gonna get the combine up to the house. We got some strips over there that we got to do with the weigh wagon, and then we should be pretty good. And then we got the test plots that we're gonna do probably Saturday. So Quinn's gonna line up some trucks so we can hammer out. I'll get the combine moved up to the house, get the wagon moved up there, flip it up. It says it's supposed to snow. Probably come up, scrape the road, and stock shred some that I can. But yeah, another day moving corn. So moisture's a little higher than I'd really like, but that's the nature of it. We're gonna do better next year. Hopefully Mother Nature plays better with us next year. But at the end of it, we are where we're at, and we should be okay. I am not actually sure if we're gonna fit up the driveway with the head on. I'm really hoping, but I'm not actually sure. So this might be sketchy. definitely in the mud. It was clean until just now. So after all the abuse that this tractor took pulling this cart through the mud all fall, I pulled in here and the steering acted really odd, and it was like sloppy. It wouldn't turn the wheel and whatnot, and really, I did one load of grain and drove it back into the yard and it breaks something. I'm hoping that piece is here, and then somebody that wants to weld cast iron. Yeah, that's so weird. Pulled right into the yard and just broke. I guess it's better than during silage season or on the road loaded. That'd be sketchy. Hopefully it's just laying on the ground here. That'd be a sweet steal. There, it's right there. That's so weird. Farming. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna see if the 7520 will lift this cart. That's gonna have to get heated and welded or completely replaced. And alright, I'm parking it for right now. That could get welded back together. I don't feel comfortable welding it that much. I know you heat the cast, weld it in, but that is somebody else's piece of equipment. And my original plan was to put the 75 on it and see if it would work, for two reasons. It looks cool, and then I'm running my own piece of equipment. So we're gonna have to, we do have the new hammer strap. Probably Aaron. Okay, so we got a bad micro fuse, and I should have had Robert grab me some. I did steal the spare out of here, so I gotta get some micro fuses, some regular size fuses, but that should do it. I'll set you guys somewhere where you're probably gonna blow off in a minute. Yeah. All right. So they use this port as okay. So now, if we remembering how all this goes together, we got the right relay. And it works. I'm gonna blow this out and put the cover back on this because, yeah, it's not doing so good like this. Well, that sure beats buying a lift pump. So we do need a fuse on the other side. But tuck that back in there, grab the cover. Oh. Yeah, good thing I can wrench a little bit. We should save, where's my little jumper, because we've needed that more times than not. The calves got themselves into a little pickle. Norman and Michael decided that they wanted to be on the other side of the feeding rail as far as where the conveyor belt goes. So I had to teach them how to get back out of there. So, did that, but I left the camera and I just had to grain them and sneaking back through the barn. Whole new environment, but headed to Cobleskill. We are back, and as they said, it is snowing. Got some heat going. We actually got bolts to mount the hammer strap. We do have to grab a piece of pipe. Where's my face wet? Or a piece of metal out of the container trailer and the storage trailer. And we are gonna have to cut that out as a spacer to get it high enough. Yeah. Usually you got your safety chain piece, but I didn't get that because most everything I have, when I put safety chains, they go right to the tractor. So I got some epoxy though, high heat. Let me pull it up. Well, it's not really what would it actually be called? Stick epoxy. I'm gonna pull that out. We're gonna see if we can fix the exhaust leak right now. Well, it says break off however much you need. We're gonna use it all. And then needle it or do something. And it did say wear gloves, so here we are with gloves on. But we're just gonna pack it around here. See if we can seal it up some more. The housing's junk either way. So. Can't get any worse, I'm thinking. Noises. What gets me? See if this works. If it does, it'll be a big win. Use just about all of it. I sure hope that fixes it, because that would be nice for now. Okay, we're back in the shop. We got Robert. What are you eating, dude?
Chocolate.
2 packages just showed up from, well, one I knew was coming. This one, the Southern Churn Ice Cream and Candy Shop. Andrew, thank you for Merry Christmas and the gifts. Was not expecting that, but Robert let himself in. So one is chocolate, we know. Are they all chocolate? You know, starvation wouldn't work for you.
Become a diabetic now.
They're not all for you. Ooh. That one's, keep your paws out of there. You haven't even finished. That one's got some nuts and stuff on it. They tie it well. So UPS showed up literally 4 minutes ago. That's why we're into this. And we do love when people send us cool stuff. That looks like
Fudge.
Fudge. It's got a little. Did yours have that? No. It probably did, and you've been eating the whole thing. So we got fudge, chocolate.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you're not supposed to sit down and eat the whole thing as a meal. And then this looks like peanut butter. Right? I would go with that, so. Oh yeah, appreciate it, Andrew. But the other thing that showed up that we're gonna use here in a second, we gotta drill through the plate that we're gonna cut. Mag drill is absolutely awesome. A bunch of people have hit me up about the mag drill. A bunch of people have ordered the mag drill. And so I was talking with the people and I said, hey, we got all the big bits, but we do not have the smaller bit set. Now we do. Great people of Vevor. Tough tools, half price. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Little mag drill action. So what we're gonna do, don't mind the messy desk. When we get done with corn, we finish this truck, this place is gonna get total cleaning. We got this 1/2 inch piece of angle iron that we're gonna cut into a plate, drill the holes, put it on the tractor, swap the tractors, and then we're good for the day. That easy. Ready? Ready?
Go. It's already done.
Huh.
In my head, it's done.
Alrighty, I'm gonna grab the plasma cutter, cut that out. We gotta drill it, and we'll be good. Okay, we got the block of steel that we are using as the extension part. So the bolts come up through the bottom of the drawbar, right into here. Usually you got tops on things and stuff, but we don't want the swing over plate because a lot of our applications that doesn't work well. So we just use a regular pin. But there we have it. That should give us some distance we need. Got it laid out. As we all know, mag drill's been awesome. Thoughts on mag drill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Is it a big thing at the town now?
Yes, everybody's talking about it. Daryl Niskern is in love with it, so hopefully.
Look at you giving shout outs to people. But mag drill comes with a great set of drill bits. I guess they're called angular cutter. This box goes from 7/16 up to 1 1/16. So we got a bunch of options. These are 3/4 bolts. I'm probably gonna go with the next size up. Hey, Yanko.
She's walking out.
Yanko, no going in the paint booth. You're gonna come out all red still. So we'll go with the next size up probably. That way we got a little bit of lenience. We don't have to re-drill this. But there you go. That's a nice set. So as always, Vevor, great partner of the channel. Love showcasing their products. Check them out. They've been really, really good. Like we said, the fuel tank and everything else. I actually ran out of fuel in my house this morning.
Is that what you used it for?
Yeah, it was cold. Like really cold.
I'm sure.
It was cold last night. So, and I did talk to the fuel guy the other day, or today. So we're getting fuel Friday or Saturday, more. But, alrighty, let's drill it. That's just how we do it. One more to go. This set, yep, finalized all the pieces I needed for mag drill life as of right now. Yeah, it will come out. So, nice clean cutting tool. Get it cleaned up, put everything away. The case is nice. If you don't already have a Vevor mag drill, links down below too. There's like 5 or 6 people that I personally know that bought them after and have not regretted them. It's something that I always wanted, and price point of a lot of them are way out of it. So yeah, that's sweet. So we got the base ready. Got to clean it up. We'll probably get it hit with some green paint just so it doesn't look so awkward. I'm just cleaning this up. Put this away. Yeah, it snowed outside a fair bit. So Robert's staying on call just in case he's got to go snow plowing. Keep our roads safe. I got way too much stuff in my hands. So we do have to find the other set of adapters. I think one set's in there. We're gonna lift the blade up. Brad did say he's waiting for me on dinner, So I might come back to it. I did lose Robert because the roads, they had to go out plowing. Hooking this up by yourself is, you can't see it. So it makes it interesting. So we got this new plate, which gives us the increase we need right there. Look and fly. We'll put some paint on it at some point. And then the hammer strap itself, and I'm probably gonna need both hands as we do that, but so that should give us about 2.5 inches of gap. Hammer strap is on. The threads do stick out. I couldn't get 4.5 grade 8 bolts, so we might cut them down, or we might just leave them. Probably cut them down, because taking them on and off once they get built up or hit on the top makes it very challenging. So for right now, that'll do it. We'll see if I get back in time, and I got some help to throw the cart on. Otherwise it will be a morning thing. We got to move some stuff in front of here, so I'll probably do that when I get home. But get this started, get it outside, and put some winter fuel in it, because I do not need it gelled up. But we do have this pile, so we got the V-Vor cage, which folds down easy. But we got some axles here, air cleaners. So got the 2755 actually running outside. Just put the forks on, get that out of the way. This will fold up easy enough. Another great product. So I absolutely, that, okay, that was not supposed to go that way, but yeah, it actually does go that way. I'll be honest, she fought me quite a bit, but she's been sitting. Batteries are 4 years old, maybe 5. Still has summer fuel in it. So first things first, we'll put some winter fuel in. When I say winter fuel, it's got kerosene in it to keep it from, well, gelling up and having a bad time. So my plan is to plug her back in and have her in a good place. But it's hooked up for the blade right now, so we'll lift that up. We gotta get these out of here. We'll pull it out, shut the door. Where you been? Been having a good night? Oh, it's dusty in here. Yeah, we gotta buff this. We gotta clean the ceiling up. Yeah, we gotta clean the ceiling up and then put some more Dynamat on. Some of it stuck, some of it didn't, based on the layout. We'll fix it. And then the biggest issue was the cab kit didn't stick. So then it fell down. We'll get it fixed. Alrighty. Good job, we're back outside. Hammer strap on. We gotta grab some hydraulic adapters. Shut this door. How are you doing? Come here. You have a good day? You want to ride around in the 7520 again? It's been a while since you have. He's not really sure what we're doing because it's dark. It's past your bedtime. Is it past your bedtime? Yeah. Oh yeah. Mwah. I gotta put fuel in it. Why are you looking so sketched out? You've been up to no good, haven't you? All right, I gotta put fuel in. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the 220 back up on the roadway here. Right, buddy? He's following me. He doesn't know what's going on. Without doing any more damage. And then if that's the case, then I can unhitch it, pull the 220 off out of the way. We're gonna figure out something for the 220. I know it's dark, it's windy. I'm cold. But I figured I should probably do this tonight because I'm gonna know what battles I have. Well, I'm gonna have all my battles figured out before the morning. So, what's up, Yanko? You a good dog? Okay. Ooh. A little angry. Alrighty. Not sure how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna get it worked. Get it figured out. Well, that was short-lived. Take everything off. I do see that that's leaking more. Huh. Okay, disconnected. Gotta go up a little bit more. Oh. Oh. We're gonna have to go down to go on the 75, so we'll pull forward. I do not know if that's gonna actually lift this hydraulics. It should. Might be slow. But how are you doing, bud? Keeping the seat warm? 7520 is a great tractor, don't get me wrong, but it is not a user-friendly tractor as far as power shifts and everything else like that. So it makes it a little more creative. I'm hoping I'm the only one running it, because it usually seems like when somebody else runs it, we have issues. That drawbar is gonna be low. I could flip it, go the other way. We're gonna have to see where we're at. Granted, we're using this as just a transfer from the combine to the truck, or a holding bin pretty much. So let me get this thrown on and we're gonna find out. We are hooked up. I gotta move the wires so that they don't get messed up, but throw the pin back in the 220 and see if this thing wants to dump. Oh wow, it moves. I got number 2 backwards. I'm gonna make sure it can do everything I need it to do. First load in the cart, so we'll go probably get one more, and then we'll put one in the bin. I don't want to test my luck too much as far as dumpability, I guess is the word. That is the word of the day, dumpability. If that's actually gonna, let me put that back out or close it up. I don't know if it's actually going to dump it once it gets 2 in it. That's my worry. So if it doesn't, we got the 4640, which a 40 series has a lot more hydraulics. So we'll pull up next to it and dump off with that, or we'll pull the 220 back up. It's 12:30. This is my last load. I'll take the 7520 back down and morning fill this. But I'm pretty tired. I'm very glad that we're gaming along, getting some corn off, and tomorrow's gonna be a good day. So, appreciate you guys watching along. Like and subscribe to be part of the channel. And a little more harvest action tomorrow. Have a good one.